The BRS party, led by K. Chandrasekhar Rao, has held power in Telangana for around a decade. However, there has been a growing sense of anti-incumbency against the BRS party in the state over the years. In contrast, the Congress party is experiencing a surge in its popularity. Consequently, the current situation suggests that KCR should consider aligning with the BJP, as this could offer them the opportunity to attain power in the state. This arrangement could be beneficial for both the parties. On one hand, BJP could assist KCR in regaining control of Telangana, while on other hand, KCR could contribute to NDA alliance strength. Despite these potential benefits, the political landscape has not moved in the direction of a BJP alliance. Instead, a political conflict has erupted between these parties even before the state assembly elections in Telangana. Have you wondered the reason behind this? Hello and welcome, you're watching HW News English. I am Saurabh. Union Minister Amit Shah's recent visit to Telangana, marked by his speech at a BJP rally in Khammam, has triggered a fresh political clash between the ruling BRS fraction of the state and the BJP. Union Minister Amit Shah, while addressing a public gathering named Raithu Gosa BJP Bharosa, Shah criticized the BRS for aligning with MIM. During his rally, Amit Shah directed his criticism towards both the Congress party and the ruling BRS. He remarked that the Congress party can be referred to as a 4G, symbolizing four generations: Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. While he labelled the party led by KCR as 2G party, representing two generations, Shah emphasized that this time neither 2G will win nor 4G will win, because it's time for BJP to come into power in Telangana. The future Chief Minister of Telangana will be from the BJP under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Reacting to the allegations, BRS leader Professor Dasoju Shravan said, and I'm quoting, "I feel ashamed that the minister is trying to create communal divide in the state that has not seen a single right in last 10 years. Their understanding of Telangana is lopsided. They do not understand the socio-political fabric of Telangana. They are striving all the wrong chords. We have Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb here. This is why in 2018 they have lost 118 out of 119 seats. They lost deposits in over 100 seats. They will lose all 119 seats this year." BRS spokesperson Putta Vishnuvardhan Reddy countered Shah's argument by emphasizing Telangana's commitment to farmer welfare. He noted that Telangana has invested substantial funds in initiatives such as Ruthu Bandhu scheme, providing farm input assistance, and the Kaleshwaram lift irrigation scheme, the world's largest irrigation project. Furthermore, Reddy added, and I'm quoting, "BJP is scared because we are getting overwhelming response from Maharashtra. Till now, 15 lakh office bearers have joined a committee there. Modi government also bulldozed the 3 farm bills. The bill showed that there was no MSP for farmers and no limit on hoarding, a move designed to benefit corporates. How come those laws are farmer friendly?" Now the question is, why is BRS fighting against BJP, as I asked you at the start of the video? So KCR has already distributed 115 seats in the 119 state assembly. He is neither going with the Congress nor with the BJP, which means he hasn't shown his support to the NDA alliance nor the India alliance. KCR is currently taking a back stand only because it seems to be a tough fight between the NDA and the India alliance in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. It looks like KCR is waiting for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls to get a clear picture of whom to support and whom not to. That's all on the news report. Stay tuned with HW News English. Thank you for joining us.